Hello and welcome back to my channel. Sorry this video is a little bit late. I have officially run out of a backlog of art, so I'm actually having to do art again. So while the ideal is to put out one video a week, I might not be able to do that every week because of, jobs and housework and all that other fun stuff. Although I'm out of a backlog of finished pieces, I actually did the line art for this piece back in October. I do enjoy doing challenges, even though I'm not very good at them, and last October I did a challenge called Arttober, where I followed a prompt list and tried to draw as much as I could throughout the month of October. To help with this challenge, I only did line work, as usually it's the colouring stage that takes me the longest, and I do like to change my mind about things halfway through a lot of the time. As you saw on my Tomato Girl video, I pretty much finished and then decided I hated it, so I started again. I think the challenge went fairly well, and I did draw a lot more than I would usually in a month. I think I managed to finish 5 line works, which is more than I would usually draw in a month, so I think that counts as a win. This prompt was sweater, and I started off with a sketch in my sketchbook, which I was actually quite proud of. I tend to struggle with drawing people traditionally, but I think she actually came out fairly well proportioned, and because it was during October, I did want to include something spooky / autumn feeling, so I gave her sweater a little design. Now, when I came to colouring this piece, so I'd already done the line art and I started with the colouring this month, because I have been making videos with old art, I haven't obviously done digital art in a while, so when I came back to colouring this piece, I had actually forgotten how to colour. It doesn't make sense, but I ended up having to watch some art videos and some of my own videos as well to remind myself of the process. I find that on one hand, art can be a little bit like riding a bike. There are some things that you just remember and things that will come naturally and automatic to you, but other times I find if I don't use it, I lose it, sort of thing. And because I don't do art every day, I do find this makes my progress in getting better at art slower, because I have to go back and remind myself of how I do things. But maybe now that I don't have old art to fall back on, it will encourage me to draw more often and it won't become such a big problem moving forward. So for the colouring, I knew I wanted to try and record a different way for you, rather than just doing a quick time-lapse, which automatically records in Procreate. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to screen record the whole colouring process because my iPad storage is full. I have another screen recording of another piece that's like 45 minutes long, so I should have probably finished that one first so I could delete the video to make more room, but I'll do that for the next video. I'll do that one for the next video so I can get it off my iPad. Here I'm just blocking out the colours, and I like to do these on separate layers because I find it's easier to tweak colours and change things up if I need to when it's not all on one layer. I have not yet mastered the art of one layer painting. You'll see in a bit the colours slightly change. Unfortunately, I didn't record myself tweaking the colours, but I just changed them up to make them nicer and more cohesive. I have zero idea about colour theory, I just eyeball things and hope for the best. You'll be able to see up close how I colour the skin, but because I didn't record the whole process, it will switch back to the Procreate time-lapse. Next time I'll make sure I have enough storage to record the whole thing using screen recording, because I think you miss out on a lot with just the Procreate time-lapse. At least with the screen recording you can see where I'm zooming in and it's clearer seeing what I'm doing, so I will try and remember to do more of that type of recording for future videos. But yeah, I find it crazy that we're already halfway through January. I hope the start of 2025 has been kind to you and continues to be so. But I will leave you to the music and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!